Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Yeah, just got out of the shower. It's actually very hot, still very hot and humid down here. Anyway, so for midweek Magic, we are doing a historic shakeup. So we actually have quite a bit of a ban list for this iteration. I actually should post it up so that we all know what we're talking about. Okay. So let's go over the window capture. And okay, a little higher. There we go. So aside from the usual cards that are banned in historic, it basically ends up with Nota up there. We have a bunch of interesting additions here. So for example, Arclight Phoenix. So that kind of cuts off Is It Phoenix right on the ankles. Archmage's Charm, that cuts off control. Cauldron Familiar. So you're pretty much just using Oni Cold Anvil at this point. Collected Company kills a lot of the mid range. Early aggro into mid-range tribal stuff. Divine Purge. I feel like they might have banned this because it's bugged right now. That's probably the only one. That's the only thing I can think of. I probably should get that out of the way. DRC, always a main stand in historic. Esper Sentinel, white card advantage, pretty much a solid control piece. Also preventively banned. Expressive Iteration, another one of Izzet's pieces. So it looks like Izzet is taking a lot of the hard hits, losing Fateless Looting as well. So no Jeskai reanimation shenanigans. Gitu Lava Runner seems to be the one hit for mono red burn aggro. Kind of interesting. There are a bunch of other decent candidates, but I think Lava Runner is probably, I would say, the most consistent of the bunch. Like even a Soulscar Mage, it's not purely consistent because you still have to keep gassing up. Gitu Lava Runner just gasses up and goes quickly, and the haste is kind of relevant. That said, there could be many other cards that will fit on that line. Greasefang, so cut off the vehicles combo right off the gate. Heliod Sun Crown getting cut, so no more Scurry Oak combo. Core Spirit Dancer, so you can still do auras, you still have Light Paws, you still have SRAM, but it does lose a bit of gas when your card draw advantage is legendary. Llanowar Elves, so a lot of the turn 1 starts gets slowed down a bit. I think the most you can do now is Burning Tree Emissary. Lotus Field, so that land combo's cut off. Lurus of the Dream Den, kind of expected. Mizzix's Mastery, so Mastery into Ultimatum or some other busted set of spells, that one's also cut off. Muxus Goblin Grandee, so no more goblins. Niv Mizzet Reborn, so the 5-color Niv Mizzet specials also cut. Teferi, another cut for the Azorius control. And Thoughtseize, because everyone who plays black, no reason not to play Thoughtseize. Those are all pretty good cuts right there. That said, the one card that did not get cut is Indomitable Creativity, so we're actually gonna take a quick look on that one. So I actually I went through one of the old lists that still had Expressive Iteration, then I noticed it was banned. So now normally for historic, when you use Indomitable Creativity, it's usually multiple copies of Serra's Emissary, but I figured there's probably going to be a good amount of control. You kind of want to go for the win if possible. So I decided to just opt, and you rather not have to stretch your mana base for all those you inadvertently draw. Like if you accidentally draw Serra's Emissary, you're burning your tokens just to hard cast it. You're stretching your mana base just to get it to work. So instead, we're running this simple combo: Locust Gods, Sage of the Falls. So key parts here: Lotus God, whenever you draw a card, create a 1/1 blue and red insect creature token with haste. That's pretty much the only relevant line there. Then the next relevant line is Sage of the Falls. Whenever Sage of the Falls or another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So both the non-human creature part is the important one because that feeds Locust God. Locust God feeds Sage of the Falls. Rinse and repeat until you have assumably enough insects to fly over your opponent's life total. So we've added some big scores. Originally, I guess you can also still add Unexpected Windfall, but that one got away with 4. I'm also running just 4. Another reason for that is we do need to add additional protection. We don't have expressive iteration to consistently help us into the combo, and there are now some very cheap ways of answering. Like we don't have swords to plowshares, but we do have a very actually that's a good question. Do we have? I'm pretty sure we don't have swords to plowshares available. We do have Mana Tide available, so something to consider. Nope, no swords. So, but that said, we do need to have cheap counters, so that's why we're running 3 copies of Swan Song. We don't exactly care about the 2/2 bird token if we get the combo running. Otherwise, hard evidence to net us our 2 tokens right away. Big score also helps us there. Anger of God, Sweltering Suns in case we need to run up against go wide aggro. Fire Prophecy, Flame Dust Bolt. Pretty much early aggro is our main enemy, so that's what we're going for. Single copy of Arcane Fusion, some copies of Prismari Command. The Spike Field Hazards are pretty much to beef up our land count. Shark Typhoon is our fallback, but pretty much it's combo or bust here. So we're gonna see how often are we gonna be able to combo out. Yeah, I might as well also invest in the Indomitable creativity because that is going to be one of the key decks coming in for in Explorer. There is a Jeskai creativity in Pioneer. There is a Teamer creativity as well, though we are kind of missing the creatures to make that one work. Abundant Harvest. So this looks like a combo deck of some sort. We do need to hit 4 mana. We still need to hit 4 mana though, because we do want to hit big score in turn 4. Incubation. Okay. Oh, looks like our opponent might be dual caster mage combo. This might be a Neoform combo deck if I'm not mistaken. That said, I'm gonna take the 2. Want to give ourselves options with Fire Prophecy just in case. This could also be well, actually no, this can't be a Transmogrify combo because of the Prosperous Innkeeper. But we're gonna try to keep as many creatures off the board as possible. Having a lot of burn does help. So I might even just play Stormcarved Coast at Incubation. Opponent's still digging. So digs out a Racketeer boss. Okay. We did hit the creativity, but we are missing the tokens. Our opponent might drop 2 creatures, so we're gonna play Stormcarved Coast. Again, it's unlikely that they are a creativity style deck. Lonis. Snipe that. Okay, so can't do anything about that. I might Fire Prophecy, but yeah, I'm okay with doing 1 Fire Prophecy. Actually, we can wait. Because our life total is still quite high, it doesn't really matter. Our biggest enemy is accidentally drawing into one of our combo pieces. Also nice to note that pretty much the way they can fizzle our combos and X equals 4 damage spell. So we're gonna go big score. We're gonna pitch 1 Prophecy. Okay, so we do have backups. Because I can go for it right away, but I do like the idea of having a backup plan. Opponent doesn't know we quite have the combo already, but I want to try to clear out the board a little bit as well. Probably also try to, because our opponent does have quite a bit of mana. Cabaret Revels, seek a creature. Can't do anything about that, but if I can get them to tap out, so it generates a treasure. Now take note. Goro. He can now returning it is a sorcery speed effect. So I have to nuke their one treasure source right here. So might as well snipe the boss. Might as well rack the treasure token. They can still sack it in response, which is a bit of a yeah, I might have overplayed it. So they bounce it back, recast it. Yeah, the problem is it makes the treasure token first. They will keep and the it seeks into the battlefield. Oh yeah, it seeks into the battlefield. Okay, so I might actually just let them empty out. So I have to be on the lookout for a source with haste. Fauna Shaman, okay. Innkeeper, so we do have to burn that out. Basically, we cannot keep them gaining too much life, otherwise they might outstrip the number of cards I have. The important part here is that I kind of walked into that. I do have one more burn spell. Yeah, the Revels is actually a nice combo piece. We did burn out. Okay, they're going for Burgi, so going for infinite mana. Technically, they can already do infinite mana at this point. Into a Fauna Shaman. But they are only getting mana, they're not actually drawing cards. I'm gonna see how this combo goes. Okay. So that's the third one. We actually do need to snipe this now. Basically anything that can help them gain life. They probably have a fourth one, but they would have to go through their entire deck. If I'm unlucky, they hit a fourth one right away. Fauna Shaman. I'm also wondering if they have a source that has haste. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, we actually have... we burned out the wrong one. We needed to burn out the Goro. Because some creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. So, hold on. 3, 4... Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I goofed up there. We let our opponent combo first. I didn't realize that they didn't have that many creatures there. We probably should have gone for the combo right away if I knew that was they were not playing traditional, which probably makes sense. We have to assume that no one's playing traditional, and that's fine. Let's assume that no one is playing a normal game of Magic in Historic. I don't think anyone's played a normal game of Magic in Historic for the longest time. So definitely going first. I guess we can do the Flame Blessed Bolt first. We're not bolting that. Ugh, that's the one thing I did not want to do. Actually draw into it. There is a world where we could just hard cast our combo pieces, but Shambling Ghast. Let's see if they do the Deadly Dispute right away. Because otherwise I don't even have to care about it. Okay, we can use Arcane Infusion to kind of draw into something. That one can wait. So I will not be surprised if our opponent goes for the Deadly Dispute now. Yep, Deadly Dispute. Oh, goes for that? No, they still have a treasure token, which is a problem. Okay, another Shambling Ghast. They might have done that because they were digging for lands. We're also gonna kind of dig for lands as well, but Primal Might X equals 2 makes that a 3/3. Yeah, that kills the token. Yeah, sure. It's Arcane Infusion. Yeah, we definitely have to do the Fire Prophecy here because okay, into another Sulfur Falls. Search is probably not bad. Not like I can cast anything else here. And we'll let the token slip. Cast Search. We probably also have to remember that we're down to just one of these, so we might have to use Prismari to make a treasure token. Opponent's up at 7 mana at this point. They're looking for something really big. Not quite there yet though. But they are gassing up into another sham. Okay, they faffed around a little bit. Hard Evidence. No, opponent concedes. Looks like for some reason they hit everything. They hit everything but what they actually wanted to do. So kind of strange. They even went through a lot of Deadly Disputes at that point. But yeah, usually the Fire Prophecy is already a big tell on that this is an IC deck. Hey, nice Celestial Regulator. Could use that one. I want to actually get the combo once on stream. I was able to get the combo off the air. It was pretty decent. Okay. It was up against the color. Okay, we might not be able to keep the burn. Opponent is also mulling, so they might also be okay, now remember Historic. Tybalt's Trickery is banned. I'm probably gonna have to give up the Spikefield Cave. You really need to hit your land drops. You're kind of aiming for 5 mana no matter what. Oh, this is an energy deck. So we need to hold Prismari Command. So we need to hold Prismari Command to nuke the Aetherworks Marvel. They might still get one shot out of it, which is a problem. Okay, Servant. Yeah, the Servant is not the important one. Oh, come on. Why did we have to draw into Locust God? And the worst thing is, I can't just discard this. This actually has to die from the battlefield. Yeah, we're gonna have to actually just make a token. Okay, Fire Prophecy helps. And to a Swan Song. Remember, Swan Song only does not counter artifacts, which is an issue. I need to remember also what Aetherworks Marvel does. Okay, they hit their 4 mana. I guess I go for it. Okay, we hit the creativity natural, so we just need to cast a big score. Wood Weaver's Puzzle Knot, and probably we still need to hold up. No, if I don't have to give up the Shark token, I can still just Prismari for a Treasure token. So we're going to actually take the hit. I have to assume our opponent has a counter spell of some sort. Opponent. I could have just done big score here though. Actually, we probably should have. Oh, yeah, because this ETB's tapped. Because I can tap out. This taps out all my mana, but I will not have Swan Song protection. So I might have to actually wait. Again, I kind of goofed up on that one. I should have let this land. Okay, opponent has their own Fire Prophecy. I guess we Swan Song now. Have a bird. Though technically I could have let that go easily. Because we're now gunning for the big score here. Opponent might just cast the Marvel right now. Servant, okay, no Marvel yet. Lots of gas though. Glimmer of, okay, so we big score now. Discarding big score. Please do not draw into our combo pieces. There's a reason I'm Sweltering Suns, that's okay. Anger of the Gods, so we drew both of our burn pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many counter spells our opponent might have. So I'm gonna swing first. Oh no, I should not have swung I should not have gone to attack. Ah, that was a mistake. Okay, yeah, opponent just hiding their cards, which is a problem. So I have to assume they do have a counter spell. Fortunately, we kind of used up all our gas here. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna do X equals 3. Oh, they didn't have it. Harness Lightning. Okay, so they did have a combo breaker. But yeah, we'll draw a card. Big score, discard. Yeah, we'll discard the Canal. And another one. Okay, discard that one. So yeah, they did have a combo breaker. Harness Lightning is there, but now we have now they have to work about this until they hit Aetherworks Marvel. That is Supreme Will. Okay, now they're digging. They have to dig at this point. We're kind of doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so whenever you draw a card, so this will do it. This is that's two cards. Okay, so kind of need to survive long enough to do one more hit. We do have a Fire Prophecy if they have something smaller, but Ugin, he will have to do x equals 6. Okay, that kind of wipes the board, which is a problem because that is. Yeah, they did hit it. Ugh. So any future Indomitable creativity doesn't really do anything. Yeah, that was the one card I did not need, that I did not want them to hit. We could continue with one more Shark Typhoon, but yeah, I think our biggest mistake there was not playing that one properly. Anyway, we can still keep going. Trying to be careful what to. What the heck? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I guess you have to get into this combo mindset. Like the combo's not gonna always land directly, so you have to play around it. Yeah, unfortunate for us that our opponent landed the Ugin. I was already considering other possible counterspell aside from the Swan Song. We were just so worried about protecting our count. We'll keep this one. Probably just Frostboil, Hard Evidence, Frostboil. We'll decide what of these to do. Yeah, we don't have Brainstorm anymore, which is still a good thing, but it does weaken the IC combo quite a bit. We're just seeing if it's still live. Technically, it is. Yeah, Harness Lightning. That one. Yeah, we needed the. That's one of the things we need to prep. That's what Swan Song is kind of for. Yeah, in that sense, we probably should have just let the token. Should have just let the token die. Opponent really thinking this one through though. Okay, they're really in the tank here. I suspect what happened is that there might be a delay on the server giving them the cards. I don't believe that they're taking such a long time making a decision. Most likely server delayed sending them the card information. Usually sometimes you get that the board is ready but your cards are not in your hand yet. So it does make it kind of awkward. And then of course it's possible that we get the one person that okay, no, they're here. They made it. Yeah, hard casting the combo is not quite the same. Opponent's gonna. I would not be surprised if opponent tries to take this out. Okay, so let's still do this because we already showed this land. There's no. If nothing happens, we might even draw with the clue token. We do need to hit our 4th land, which is probably the most important part of this deal. Okay, Spire Bluff Canal. I did say we do need to draw land. And we're drawing even more. Maybe we could have waited a bit. Opponent's probably gonna bounce the token. Road Spiral. Okay. No bounce. Okay, they're sacking it now. That's fine, I guess. Now, if our opponent decides to just say, this is, yeah, I figured if this is Simic Flash, I'm just going to big score now. Discard the Flame Blast Bolt. Okay, we did not hit the combo. We do have a Shark Typhoon backup though. So what we could do is we could just hard cast Shark Typhoon and start sniping the wolves. Alternately, the plan could be just to wait for our opponent to cast stuff at the end of their turn, because this is super counter heavy. This is really not a very good matchup for us. Search is actually quite good here. Let's shore up our red mana. So we now have to do this. Put the steam vents in the live. I could have also done the double, but there's another Night Pack Ambusher coming in anyway. Yeah, we're gonna take 10 here. The biggest problem is that yeah, we never drew into the. We had the start, but we never made the combo there. Okay, so we're gonna pass. I can actually afford to block with this now. And the tokens are a bit too large. I could do Prismari Command, but no, we really need the mana. Arcane Infusion. Yeah, I guess we are trying to dig for as much as possible now, so have to keep digging. Okay, we hit the IC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but we are missing mana. Like, how do we not die? Because it's at the beginning of their end step, not. I'm hoping they get greedy and try to cast something so I could at least snipe one of their Night Pack Ambushers. One's thinking about it. Yeah, the best play for them is not to. Now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Memory Deluge. That's perfect. Ooh. Now, if they happen to still have another wolf, that would do. That would kill us. If they have a counter spell, that does it for us. Really limited in our options. I'm pretty sure they grabbed the counter spell at this point. Like a Swan Song would be a would be a good defensive measure. It would keep us. That would kind of help. So we're kind of looking for that Swan Song to keep us alive. To ensure that now do they have a way to? They know we have exactly 2 tokens. We're gonna swing for not quite exact C's. Prismari Command is not gonna do it. Transform, sure. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, unfortunately, I have to go for it. It's that or bust. It's probably bust at this point. Yeah, they have a counter spell. Yep. Always has. They had the counter spell. I really needed that swan song. With probably the best. It's either that or spell. I guess spell pierce would also be a good one, but if the opponent has too much mana, they still have an out. Offer they can't refuse. I could use that. The problem with that becomes you give them 2 treasure tokens, you might just enable their next spell. And okay, this one's not so bad. We have 1 card, but it's essentially Fire Prophecy Father. Again, missing the tokens, but the big score helps here. Okay, Prismari command, nice as well. So far, mono red, Robber of the Rich, perfect target. Not bad. So we're gonna be doing a lot of Prismari command digging here. Okay, we hit the creativity, which is good news, so we can now discard. Yeah, I'm going to discard this in the Prismari command because well, after we big score, we don't really care about what happens anymore. Opponent having to take the hit into an Ironcrag feat. Let's see, what's their big spell? Yadaro. Trample haste. Okay, respectable. Oh no, we drew into the Locust God. That was what I was afraid of. No. It returned it to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. That's the under issue. I guess I have to go for it. I actually... So we just have to make sure we don't die to Storm's Wrath. Okay, so that it resets it. It goes back to hand. We got the hard evidence. Ah, that was so heartbreaking. Like, I could recast this again, then cast the hard evidence just to... But keep going back to hand is the problem. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We drew the 1 combo piece that we... We had the combo. We just did not want to draw... We did not want... As some say in Yu-Gi-Oh, we did not want to draw the Garnet. Ooh, that was heartbreaking. Come on, I am not gonna quit until we actually get. I'm not gonna quit until we actually get that combo. Yeah, the travails are there. It's not easy, but the combo is still doable. It is easily respondable though. Okay, we do have the combo piece now, so we just need to... we just need more mana, actually. Now, I'm willing to not hold up for Swan Song because there's no more turn 1 Thoughtseize. I am willing to hold up for turn 2 though. But so far it looks like it's mono red, so maybe not so much. Okay, we can't. Just remember, keep setting up red mana because that's what we kind of need. Also looks like our opponent might be playing... Okay, nope, they're playing blue-red. Again, we really have to be careful with the draw discard portion here. If we can get counters off the board, that's so much better as well. Opponent is really sandbagging, but they've only held up 1 blue mana. So discard. We're discarding Anger of the Gods. Again, knock on wood that we don't accidentally draw into the combo pieces again. I'm expecting them to have a counter spell, which is what Swan Song is for. Okay, they let it go. No. Is there a way to select? Okay, let's just select these two. Auto pay. Going to full control. Just in case. Now, yeah, Dovin's veto would be an issue because that can't be countered. Fortunately, our opponent did not hit that mana. Unexpected windfall, okay. Sure, we'll let that one go. And then the combo begins. Now, there is an argument that I might have made a mistake in letting them resolve that one. I could have countered it right away. They'd have absolutely nothing except a 2/2 token. So yeah, draw a card. Discard. Resolve. Okay, we can turn off the full control now. Discard. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, also have to be careful in your clicks. It's sometimes easy to miss one. Thankfully, you do get 2 triggers right off the bat. So if you miss one trigger, you still have another backup. Yeah, opponent did not have a response there, so we actually out comboed them. Yeah, it would have been safer to just counter the unexpected windfall. But there, we did get the combo. We did get the combo on air, so that's one minor victory for us, if I may say so myself. I am noticing quite a bit of slowdown. What's up, Wizards? But you know what? Let's do one more. Let's see. Maybe we can. Let's see if we can bottle that magic again. Again, not exactly. So we have. Okay, we have the hard evidence and the big score. Shark Typhoon backup. Okay. Opponent on the. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Now remember, there is no grease fang. That thing was banned, so I could just Shark Typhoon draw into a card. Yeah, this is Shark Typhoon. They clearly have a response of some sort. That's fine. Okay, Flame Blast Bolt. Opponent okay, looks like the whatever opponent had, they did not have an out to the combo. They probably assumed we had the combo right away. We didn't, but we're not gonna dissuade them from that opinion. We could have played that safer by not by holding onto the Shark Typhoon. There was no need to cycle into that. But there we go. Pretty decent. Again, I'm okay with playing this in midweek Magic because the stakes are not so high, and you don't worry too much about missing the combo, which is very possible because we're not running a Serra's Emissary build. It's all about hitting that combo and trying to win. There are outs to it, which is why we run the Swan Song to go with it. But then again, this does give me some practice for what to run in Explorer. Already, the expressive iteration is banned in Historic Shakeup. It's already banned in Explorer and Pioneer, so we can. So, and there are already some Jeskai centric lists here, mostly for Dovin's Vetoes. That's your counter protection. We're gonna see if this one pans out. At least it's a prep for a future port to Explorer. That's gonna be it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.